let's talk about this Shang Chi and everybody gushing over it. Like John Campea acting like he came his pants that it was so good. Literally, that's his like reaction. Oh my god! Oh, like a small toddler. I highly doubt. I mean, it's a really rare thing for a movie to be so good. He might actually really like it that much for whatever reason. But word of mouth is key. It's what Disney needs right now. Guys like him get freebies for showing up to these events. And everybody likes to go on about review bombing, but there's such a thing as review bombing in a positive direction. Let's just listen to John Campea real fast. And the thing I want to get to is what she starts saying.
The word of mouth, because like last night across the country, I believe it was in 20-something cities, they had special advanced screenings for fans to go and watch. And the response has been bananas.
But also for the culture.
What's that?
Here we go. For the culture! So have you ever said to yourself, oh my god, Black Panther, it's a black dude. We've got to go see this movie and support it just because it's a black dude. No, you go to see the movie because you have an actual interest in the character. I mean, that's a real agenda. If you're only going to see a movie you had no interest in because somebody's skin color, that's really weird. Like, when did we get to a point in time where skin color was absolutely everything? That's racist in itself, supposedly what they're trying to fight against with representation. Like, there hasn't been action heroes that are Asian. Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a friend that doesn't watch comic book movies, and she's like, I am so excited to see this with my family because the representation is so important, just like Black Panther did for the black community. You had a lot of people that weren't, I'm not much of a comic book movie, but this is for the culture, and so I'm...
For the culture? I'm not interested in seeing this movie at all, but we need to see it to support this because the characters can go... Imagine people say, I'm going to see this movie because I want to support straight white men in that culture. The agenda, let's go see a movie we have no interest in and help prop it up through word of mouth or buy tickets to it and not even go to it. Just help prop it up as this agenda that this diversity matters. This gaslighting. The first Asian superhero inflated. Why? Review bombing. Review inflation, if you review bombing in a positive direction, review bombing inflation, those are very real things. Media outlets never highlight or talk about. All they want to talk about, people are trashing this movie. When it comes to wanting to defend a movie that supports their agenda, diversity, built-in defense mechanism. Who says, I'm going to see this movie because it has a woman? I didn't go to see Wonder Woman because it's a movie about a woman, a female superhero. Didn't go to see Black Panther because, oh my god, he's black.
I'm so excited for the Asian community and for them to have this representation. I think a lot of people that aren't so much Marvel people are really going to invest and go see it for that too.
I'm so excited for the Asian community because they have this movie that does absolutely nothing for them. I mean, do people have to go see movies where it's the characters have to be their skin color because the human experience isn't shared? No, it's whittled down to race. It's what? The culture. I am so excited for those poor Asians that they get this. Finally, they've been so neglected. You don't think about their race when you watch these people growing up. You didn't think about their race even as an adult until people started all this diversity crap. Like, oh, it's so important just to go see a movie because somebody's skin color is this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have
seen... my god, I can go...
Stop telling them that we're artificially inflating this movie over an agenda. Don't say that. Don't say that. Does this feel authentic? Does this feel real?
Twice already, and I'm seeing it a third time next week. Aaron, you're watching it next week with me?
Yes.
By the
I can't
way,
wait to watch this for a third time. Oh my god, this movie's so good.
Oh my god, this movie's so good. He said it was the best thing he's seen since Logan. The best comic book movie he's seen since Logan. This seems like... I mean, the way he's all jumping around getting for it, it really seems forced. It really seems out there. Maybe this is real. I don't know, but a lot of people are gushing over this movie. John Campea's like, it's so good. So good. Like... I don't know. Is he coming in his pants? Is this real? Is that really how he felt? Or are they? Is Disney really trying hard to make people, give them incentive to prop these movies up? I don't know. I've never really seen somebody bounce around like over a movie. Oh my god, it's so good and all that. But to each their own. People behave drastically different. So I really think that Shang-Chi is not nearly as good as people say it is, because he's acting like this is a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, just from how giddy and excited he is. Every MCU film has its flaws. It's very rare for a film to be that good. Diversity. They're doing it. People are going to go buy tickets for a movie they have no interest in. They're going to see a movie they have no interest in just to support diversity. Never thought that to myself seeing a Jackie Chan film or a Jet Li film. Never thought to myself, I need to see this because it depicts this culture, this race. Honestly, who does that? Hollywood is weaponizing people based off race and gender. Under the mislead that somehow that supporting it somehow makes you a better person or helps the world. I really don't understand this shit. But I'd like to hear how many people actually get this excited for films, bounce around all giddy and all that. Or how many of you actually go to see a movie just because, for instance, Black Panther is black. And that's why you went to see the movie. You didn't have any interest in the movie, but you had an interest in supporting the movie because Black Panther is black. Or you had an interest in going to see, like, Captain Marvel because she's a woman. Black Widow because she's a woman. Wonder Woman because she's a woman. And so on.